Good afternoon, this is Rosario at Alderman Chevy GMC here in Rutland, Vermont. Today we are looking at a very special truck. This is a 2024 Sierra Denali EV Edition 1. There's a ton of stuff we're going to go over on this truck in this video. Right off the bat, it has a 784 pound-feet of torque and 755 horsepower. So there's a ton of power on this truck. This one's finished off in a nice thunderstorm gray color. Right here on the front, you'll see your C-shaped LED daytime running lights. Projector style LED headlights here, some fog lamps down at the bottom. These things on the front will be your safety sensors. They'll do things like your forward collision alert, your parking assist, more things. GMC logo here on the front. Nice 24-inch aluminum wheels on here. Some nice Michelin all-season tires. More safety sensors on the side. This thing's going to be fully equipped with sensors and cameras and stuff around the whole vehicle. This vehicle does have Super Cruise, fully self-driving option. This is a camera on the mirror here. Blind zone alert here on the mirror as well. Keyless entry on the front and the back. So you can press these buttons to lock and unlock the vehicle as long as you have your key within a reasonable distance of the vehicle. You don't have to take your key out of your pocket if your hands are full. You can just press the button, open the door. Down at the bottom, you'll see the nice and textured running boards, so you're not going to be slipping, getting in and out of your vehicle in the inclement weather. Here on the driver's door, you'll see your automatic mirror and window adjustments. You can select what mirror you want to change, moving around with the D-pad there. Your lock and unlock button, as well as your seat configuration storage spots. So you can change your 10-way power seat adjuster and your lumbar support any way you'd like. Store it in one or two of these spots. And once you hop in your vehicle, you can just press your configuration. It'll move to that spot that you set it at. You can press this button to exit the vehicle. Your seat will move back so that you can exit. Before we go over all the stuff in the front, we're gonna go over the back and the room and all this stuff. So you have your Bose speaker system in here. Tons of room in the back of this truck, it being a crew cab. So the seat is back to my liking, and I'm 6 feet tall, and you can see I have plenty of room back here to sit comfortably, and I can almost lay down back here. Kangaroo pockets on the back of both these seats. Heated seat options in the back. 3 settings for those, so 3 being the strongest, 2 and then 1. Press the 4th time to turn it off. Some nice vents back here so you can get the climate nice and ventilated back here. 2 Type-C plugins. Nice storage pocket in here. You can drop this down for your cup holders for your backseat passengers, as well as some more cup holders up here. And I really like the interior, the black interior with the silver accents. It looks really clean. These seats are very comfortable as well. You can drop these seats up into a 60-40 split. So this is your 60 folding split right here. You just pull this lever and you have another one on the other side, a little pull tab. Just lock it back in place like that. When you have it lifted up, you can pull this lever down here and actually drop the back of these seats down as well. So tons of ways you can fold the seats. Have more storage back here. We're gonna hop back in the front, go over the stuff on the inside. Now when you hop in the driver's seat, you'll see some things on this side. This is your electronic parking brake. This is your suspension lift. So you can press this button right here to raise the height of the suspension. And I'll show you right there. I'll press down on that so that we can see. And you'll actually feel the vehicle dropping down as you're lowering it. This is your lane keep assist. Right now it's on, the orange light indicates that. This, if it senses you going over the white lines a little bit, it'll correct you back into your driving lane. Now if we turn it on, you'll see a little icon right there pop up. This vehicle does have 2,500 miles on it. This is a vehicle that was in our loaner program. So it does have some miles on it and is discounted accordingly. It has a pretty substantial discount on it. You can pop your hood with this button here. You have some more trunk space up there. We'll go over that. You can drop your power lift gate with this button here. And you can actually see the hood latch lifting up for us. This is your brightness display dial. So you can control all the lights and display brightness and stuff inside the vehicle. This is your trailering brake here. It'll show you your gain and your output and things like that. You can trailer with this vehicle. On this side of the steering wheel, you have your adaptive cruise control settings as well as super cruise. We will go over that. So you can set your cruise control with this button here. It'll show up a little icon. You can set a gap between you and the person in front of you. There's 3 gap adjustments. If the person in front of you slows down, you'll slow down. And there's 3 gap adjustments. So 3 being the farthest distance, 2, and then 1. And this is your super cruise button. So it's gonna say super cruise unavailable, but if you're on a compatible road with super cruise, you can actually press that button. There's 700,000 miles logged into the system. Your car will fully self-drive as long as you're on a compatible road. Now you will have sensors here that are detecting your focus on the road. You still have to focus on the road while you're using this feature, and you'll have indicators here kind of letting you know when to grab the wheel and things like that. So this will light up green if you're doing the right thing, and this will light up red if it detects that you're not paying attention and things like that. On this side of the steering wheel, you have your hands-free audio and phone call settings, as well as your heated steering wheel option. So you can turn that on. The orange light will indicate that it's on. You can pick up phone calls by pushing this button up, hang up by pressing phone calls down, and you can also mute the radio station there. More music settings. On this side of the steering wheel, you can raise the volume of the radio. With the bottom button, you can lower the volume, and you can skip through your radio stations by pressing this top button, go backwards pressing the bottom button there. Really clean leather wrapped steering wheel here with your Denali emblem there. Now there's no push to start on this engine or on this vehicle. You just, when you hop in, you have the key in the vehicle, you just press your foot on the brake and it'll start up. For your shifter, it's right here on the column. You'll go up for reverse, down for neutral, press this button on the shifter knob here for park, and towards you for a couple seconds for neutral. Giant display here. You can check things like your vehicle status, fully 360 view of your vehicle. You can check things like your tire pressure, energy efficiency, energy usage, or things like that. Check your driving modes in here. You have a normal mode, an off-road mode, and a tow haul mode. Truck will adjust accordingly. Your Google Play Store, so you can download different apps and things like that. Your trailering settings, your park assist. This will pop up a screen kind of showing where you'd like to park, if you'd like to pull out of a spot or back into a spot, parallel park, and things like that. For your cameras, you have a front-facing camera, back-facing camera, your front aerial view, your back aerial view. The 2 cameras on the mirrors there, it'll show you the front-facing view on those, the back-facing view on both sides, your trailer hitch camera, and you have a cargo camera as well, so you can see in the bed of your truck. It does have a bed cover on it. Your Google Maps navigation, now you can have this on here and on this screen here. Or climate control settings. And you will have heated seats up here as well as ventilated seats. You can switch through where you'd like the climate to come out of on the seats, towards your body and towards your feet. For your heated seat options, you just press this icon here and you can have two options for your heated seats. So for just the back of the seat, the back and the bottom of the seat, and the ventilated seat options, and that's on both sides in the front here. Your climate control settings, now you do have buttons on the screen, but you also have some physical buttons as well. You could raise the temperature. Dual zone climate control in here. So you're gonna have this side of the vehicle one temperature and this side another. Your fan speed will be this setting here, and you can touch it on the screen as well. Your front defroster, your rear defroster. Your one pedal driving, so you can turn this off and on. The one pedal driving, well, you actually don't have to use the brakes at all. You can just, once you let off the gas, your car will actually slow down, not even using the brake pedal at all. And you can change that by going back into that setting and turning off one pedal driving or turning it on. As far as storage goes in here, you can press this out and have this just closed, or you have a little storage pocket in here with two Type-C plugins, regular 12-volt car charger plug in there. You can push these cup holders in. You have tons of more storage, as well as a little removable tray there, and there's a ton of storage in there. For your center console, you have even more storage, another Type-C plug-in, a nice light in there so you can see in the nighttime. Nice locking glove box. Giant panoramic sun moon roof in here. I do like the Denali stitching on the seats. Went over pretty much everything on the inside. Tires and stuff here. Just push that in to have your charging spot. For your power lift gate, you can press this button down here to drop the lift gate. So we're gonna throw that back in. You can drop the lift gate like that, and then there's actually a staircase built into this, so you can press this button here to drop this down, and then pull this down as well. Now you have a staircase into the bed of your truck. Nice tonneau cover on here. You can pull these tabs and lift this up. We'll just look into the bed of the truck. Nice spray-in bed liner in here. Bunch of 120-volt plug-ins. So you have two there, two more here, and another plug-in style there. Nice lights in here so you can see in the nighttime. A ton of tie-downs. Some cargo lamps up there as well. You want to push this back into place, you just lock that pedal in. Just lock it back into place just like that. Some nice step ups here on the truck as well. Put your foot in there, grab onto this handle. It's an easier way to pull yourself to look in the bed of your truck without dropping the tailgate. Before we wrap the video up, we're going to look in the front trunk space. Another floor mat, charging cables that come with the vehicle, and a good amount of storage in there. Drop this down, you just push it a little bit and it'll drop down automatically. As far as options on the key fob for things like this, we'll look over that right now. Your lock and unlock button, of course, on the key fob. Your remote start, you'll just press this button twice and it'll remote start it. You can drop your power lift gate with the button on the key here, and you can open your the front trunk there with this button. So now if you do have any questions about this vehicle, you can give us a call at 802-776-5000 and ask for Rosario, that's me. Or if you want to give this thing a test drive, you can come down to 65 Windcrest Road here in Rutland, Vermont. Thank you. Have a good day.